Hey friends, welcome back to Everyday AI, where I share practical tips to help in everyday life using AI. Today we're going to walk through my process for meal planning. Meal planning is something that I think most of us, if we are readily willing to admit it, is something we don't like to do. And it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of energy, depending on how you go through things. Whether you're looking for ads or coupons or sales or whatever it is, it just takes time to come up with a good quality meal plan. I'm going to use the help of my friendly AI chatbot to set up a meal planning system that I can come back to on a regular basis and create meal plans within a matter of minutes that are tailored to our family's preferences. So, for reference, my husband and I do high protein, low carb, and then I add in sides for the kids. I make my dinner plan every night of the week, and so 7 nights a week, and then I usually just have staples on hand for breakfast and lunch. So that's how I make this work for me. But what I'm about to show you, you can set up and you can tailor it to the way that you do meal planning. If you want meals, all three meals, snacks, everything, AI can do that. If you want just breakfast and dinner, AI can do that. Whatever you want it to do, we just have to prompt it right, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So we're gonna head over to my computer. I'm gonna flip screen around and work all the technical magic to get you on my computer and walk you through first how I set up this prompt to get it to spit out the meal plan. And then today is Thursday, so tomorrow is actually my grocery shopping day. So I need to go ahead and make a new meal plan, and I'm going to walk you through what that looks like now that I already have the prompt set up. I feel like there's lots of people sharing how to create a meal plan, but I want to take you and show you not only how I set it up, but how it keeps working for me and how it's even quicker now that I have everything set up. So let's head over to my computer and I'll show you how it works. Now that we're over on my computer, here is what Copilot app looks like when it's initially opened up. You have your chat, some options up here, and then these up here are the important ones. So you have a new chat if you want to start a new one. And this one opens the sidebar where you can see all of my different chats, and there are a lot of them. They go on forever. We're going to open up this one, which is creating my personalized meal plan. And I am going to scroll back up to the top. So here's where we started with this very long prompt for this one. I'm just going to walk you through it. I'm going to give you a typical meal plan for our family of 6. Remember, you want to be as specific as possible when you're doing this initial prompt. Typically, I plan out dinners for 7 nights of the week and have staples on hand for lunch and breakfast. I really need your help with planning dinners. My husband and I try to eat high protein, low carb, and then make a side for the kids. I don't really do a lot with casseroles. Typical week of meals looks like this: 2 packages of pork tenderloin, family chicken breast, and 2 packages of ground turkey, with each one of those making 2 dinners, so 6 dinners total, and then 1 night left to decide. I usually will grill the chicken with vegetables or the pork tenderloin with sweet potatoes, turkey for turkey burgers, tacos, chili, instead of using ground beef. We typically don't do fish only because it's expensive, and I'm trying to stay within a weekly budget for everything needed at the grocery store for all my meals, staples, and sides. We don't have any allergies. My meals should be budget friendly and still flavorful. We've been in a rut of the same meals and I'm looking to change it up a little. I typically plan my meals starting on Friday and going through Thursday. Do you have any questions for me before planning out my meals? So that was a very long meal prompt, I know, but the more specific that you are with it, the better results that you're going to get. And I always have finished with, do you have any questions for me? So you will see, if I scroll down here, these are the questions that it had for me. What are my preferred cooking methods? So again, it's just some things that you may forget to mention when you're working through your prompt because you have all of these other thoughts going on in your mind and will skim over some of these other things. So it's always a great idea to ask your AI bot if they have questions for you to help fill in those gaps. I came back after the questions it had for me to give another answer, and I was telling it what my preferred methods were. We don't really care to do slow cooker meals. The kids are open to trying anything, but keep in mind they're teenagers who literally eat everything and a lot of it. And then I told it that I do my shopping once a week. I don't have a lot left over, and that I wanted my dinners to be between 30 and 40 minutes, especially during this season with all of our sports practices going on. I asked it one more time if it had any questions, and I let it know for us that we don't do a leftover night, so I didn't want it to try to throw in a leftover night because we will usually eat them for lunch, or we just really honestly don't have any. So I'm going to show you the meal plan that it gave. So here it is. This was the week, I think, of Labor Day. But here's what it does. It spits out this fantastic table of meals. It gave me the proteins over here, you'll see, the main dish, and the how I'm going to cook it, and then a side that I can feed the kids. For the most part, that works. You'll see that I went back and forth a little bit and realized that I completely forgot that it was Labor Day. And so I told the chatbot, oh, I almost forgot this weekend's Labor Day. We're actually having a party on Sunday night. I'm going to be making smoked pork butt. I know I'm going to go over budget for this because it's a party, but can you change the meal plan to accommodate this and plan out the other 6 days? And it took that. And this is the new meal plan that it gave to me. I love being able to go back and forth and really tweak what I want. And you can see here, it put party over here in parentheses. And I believe I told it I wanted to make a sweet potato salad, which I forgot to set out. So we had it for lunch. The meal plan itself is fantastic, and all of the sides that it suggested is great. So this is really great. And then what I did is I would copy and paste this into a Word document, a Google Doc, and you can print it out. Now I'm going to show you what else I did with it down here. It gives you a little bit of budget tips, or sweet potato salad notes, some things that I need for it. I didn't know how to make Wednesday's recipe that it wanted. Let's go back and see what that was. I don't remember now. The maple mustard pork apple slaw. I didn't know how to make that, so I went ahead and just asked, how do I do that? And you will see that at the bottom of this, I responded that I don't have honey or maple syrup. That's expensive. I don't want to buy that right now. What else can I do instead of the maple syrup dressing that would be a little more budget friendly? And so it gave me a recipe again with some store-bought dressing options to pour over the top of this coleslaw, which was absolutely fantastic. So that's how I use it to make the meal plan. It really is going back and forth and tweaking until you get it the way that you want it. And I love being able to customize it for my own family size, for our own preferences. Once I have this grocery list made, there's one more step that I like to take, and that is to ask it to go ahead and make me a grocery list from this meal plan. So then it literally takes it, and I absolutely love this. It's broken down by areas in the grocery store, so I can walk around the store, pick up exactly what we need. It's all organized in such a way that it's easy to find and see what it is I need and mark things off as we go, or being able to print this off and use it to do your online shopping. Either way, I think this is great to utilize and go ahead and have it make you the list. I will say that sometimes I feel like the amounts in order to feed my army of 6 teenagers, 4 teenagers, and my husband and I is never enough food. So I do have to take that into consideration, and we may need more than this one yellow squash that's up here, or maybe we need more than one bag of baby carrots, but they're usually easy swaps. It's just I know we eat more than that, and so I know I need to get some extra. And so we're going to go down here now because now it has all of my preferences, and we're going to type in hey, it's Thursday again. Can you give me a new meal plan for this coming week? And we'll see what we get. You see the layout's a little different this time. But I just created an entire meal plan in less than 1 minute, and it's all done. So turkey taco salad bowls is perfect for tomorrow night. Lemon and herb chicken with some vegetables and rice. It's breaking it down and giving me the carb sides that I asked for. Everything is here. And I absolutely love that now that it has my preferences, I can come back time and time again, enter this in, and have a meal plan in under literally 60 seconds. So then we'll just come down here. This is fantastic. Can you make this printer friendly and add a grocery list? And side note, it's hilarious to me that it calls me Jen Josh because my husband's name is Josh, and it's just combined both our names together. And I think it's so funny that I just don't change it. So it will forever be, hey, Jen Josh, every time it talks to me, which is super funny. So there you go. We've got our meal plan that's the same as above. And now we have that fantastic grocery list for all the things that I need to pick up. Budget-friendly items, just like I asked for. All I have to do is add in our staples for breakfast and lunch, and we have a meal plan for the entire week for our family of 6. I hope that you enjoyed coming along with me to see how I create a fun, budget-friendly meal plan for our family of 6. Let me know what you would suggest on your meal plans with AI. And if you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future AI tips.